Hi guys, Titan here. Just a quick bit of housekeeping before we get into this match. We'd just like to thank the following creators for their creations today. We are thanking Defract, DapperOutlawESP, IconicCaws, and Brillo. Thank you so much guys for allowing us to use your characters for our video today. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Enjoy the match. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Heel Turn Wrestling, and today in our C4 tournament we have a War Games contest with possibly the greatest match that maybe will never happen, but today we have it for you. Today we have the Elite consisting of Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks versus FTR and CM Punk. Tony Khan cannot get these guys into the same building together, let alone into the same ring. But we here at Heel Turn Wrestling have pulled some strings. We've laid out a hell of a lot of money to get these guys to do some business just for you. And to top it all off, it will take place in possibly the most deadly structure in all of professional wrestling, the War Games cage, the double ring. And as the wrestlers start to enter, we see Cash Wheeler of FTR kicking it off for his team. Now, obviously, little stretch of the truth there with the intro, but in all seriousness, I think this is one of those matches where I think, irregardless of what side you are on in the seemingly endless CM Punk Elite feud, again another feud that's taking place off camera, occasionally bleeding over into on camera shenanigans in AEW. I'll try and keep my opinions and my thoughts and views on the situation to myself, because we're here to have fun today. But whichever side you land on, I think everybody would agree that a match of this type, a six-man, a cage match, any sort of match between these six men, obviously FTR, huge CM Punk fans and friends. And also there's been a bit of tension between FTR and the Young Bucks as the cleaner, the belt collector, the best bout machine, Kenny Omega, makes his way to the ring, kicking off for his team. Interesting strategy. The Elite are sending out the what you would normally call the single specialist to kick off for their team, but CMFTR sending in Cash Wheeler, possibly not necessarily in my opinion, but I think just in general. I think obviously Punk gets the most praise and column inches or criticism, depending on most attention, shall we say. I think as wrestling goes, I think everyone kind of points to Dax as the as more of the name in FTR. But I don't sleep on Cash Wheeler. Cash Wheeler is an incredible professional wrestler. I think if you took either Cash or Dax in a different time, in a different place, they both could have been exceptional singles wrestlers in their own right. But as the throwback team of FTR, they are incredible, as we are now underway in War Games, or Blood and Guts if you're of an AEW persuasion. Which, if you are watching this video, chances are you are of an AEW persuasion, or at least intrigued by AEW. But these men, for good and for bad, have made a lot of news over the last 10 months. Mostly, not always, but mostly for the wrong reasons. Obviously, this all stems from Omega's got Wheeler up for a buckle bomb. And you just know there's going to be bad blood. This all stems from All Out of last year, And, oh, a beautiful snapdragon there by the cleaner, Kenny Omega. Oh, a lovely corkscrew elbow there. And again, as a singles competitor, you've got to believe that this is designed to get them the early advantage, because the Elite will be at a disadvantage having lost the coin flip, giving CMFTR the one-man advantage until we get to the match beyond. Irish whip there by Cash Wheeler. Oh, and an Arn Anderson style spine buster. Incredible move to slow down Kenny Omega as the clock begins to count down, and we will get another member of CMFTR, and it appears to be, probably not a surprise, tag team partner Dax Harwood coming in to make the 2-on-1 advantage for CMFTR. As Wheeler is climbing to the top of the cage, not his wheelhouse, but you know, we have seen it occasionally from FTR, almost to prove a point to these high flyers. But they can do that too. They can do everything else really well. Kenny Omega putting up a great fight. Oh, and a wonderful rising knee. Kenny Omega can hit a knee strike as well as anyone in the business. Kenny Omega is not being as overwhelmed as I thought, especially by a tag tic-tac. Oh, and a disaster kick there. Maybe in honour of Cody. But FTR are not making the most of this advantage so far. Omega is more than holding his own, and a lovely right hand there. Oh, Cash intervenes. Irish whip to the corner. And Dax follows up with a clothesline, and maybe now they can isolate Omega. Yeah, this all stems from the All Out press conference. Well, before that, last year. A lot of stories about people leaking stuff to, you know, newsletters, and, you know, talking behind people's back, and spreading rumours that you know, are either not true or are perceived to be true. Again, I'm trying to stay as neutral as possible. As second member of the Elite comes in, Nick Jackson, the true high flyer of this contest. Speaking of high flyers, Dax Harwood, this is not his game, and he is going to try and launch himself onto Kenny Omega. Oh, no, water in the pool. Oh my lord, we now have a 2-on-2, Omega and Nick Jackson of the Young Bucks, as Omega picks up Dax for a lovely modified Ushigoroshi neckbreaker. What a move by the cleaner. Oh, as he bridges him over the top rope there, throat first. The Elite are standing tall against FTR. Oh, and a lovely spear by Nick Jackson. And Kenny Omega follows it up with a boot to the gut. And Cash, oh, a lovely reversed body slam there. And Nick Jackson, removes Cash from the field of combat. And now we have two simultaneous one-on-one matches. Oh, FTR are now on top. Dax taking down Omega. Lovely gut wrench on Nick Jackson by Cash. As Dax with Kenny to the ropes. A drop down. And a lovely hip toss. Classic professional wrestling. As Mr. Popularity himself, the best in the world, CM Punk, arrives to make it a 3-on-2 advantage for his team. He's maybe not the catalyst for this feud, but he was definitely the spark. He was the pipe bomb, if you will. He didn't pour the gasoline, but he certainly dropped the match on this feud. A lot of bad blood that in a way I'm sure Tony Khan is as CM Punk on Kenny Omega, Pepsi twist, a classic CM Punk maneuver. The hammerlock into the clothesline, but Omega instantly is back on his feet and hits Punk with a German suplex. All the men are in the right hand side ring. Oh, and a lovely dragon suplex by Cash on Omega. And CMFTR are doing a decent job of making the extra man count, but there's a lot of real estate not being taken up here, as the last man to enter readies himself, and it will be possibly the guy you'd consider the captain of the Team Elite, Matt Jackson, the older buck. Matt Jackson. As soon as Matt Jackson enters the contest, the match beyond will begin and pinfalls and submissions will be in play. And Matt Jackson is not coming into the ring. This just shows the amount of bad blood in this feud. Matt Jackson is bringing in the plunder. There goes a table. And no, he's not entering the ring. He's not entering the ring. Oh, and a lovely DDT on the table to Kenny Omega by Dax. Can't make a cover yet because there's no pinfalls allowed, as he removes the table, and another table gets slid in by Matt Jackson. Matt Jackson still isn't done. Dax again, pile driver, and Omega could be done. And now the bell goes. The bell goes. And we are now in the match beyond, and Dax is up on top, and a lovely snap suplex. Oh, and a lovely big splash by Dax onto the cleaner. Oh, a V-trigger knee out of nowhere by Omega. Dax is got to be out for the count now. And Omega has a chair, and he is wearing out Dax with it. As in the other ring, CM Punk throws a table at Nick Jackson. CM Punk throwing things at the Bucks. Just call it a callback. Why not? Leapfrog by Omega. And Dax manages to slow himself down as a table has been set up in the other ring. As Nick Jackson goes to work, and Kenny Omega is still wearing out Dax with that steel chair. The crowd in this match is 50-50. Dueling chants. It is incredible, the atmosphere in here. Kenny Omega possibly giving the signal to say this is over. Jackson and Punk going at it. Cash paired off with Matt Jackson. Dax and Kenny Omega are still tearing it up on their own in the left hand side ring as Omega gets the count. 1, 2. Referee. That looked like a 3 count from here. There was a long pause. Oh my goodness. There's going to be some controversy there. If I know Young Bucks fans like I think I know Young Bucks fans, there's going to be some controversy there. Prepare yourself, Twitter. And all 6 men are now in the left-hand side ring, and this is breaking down into an all-out brawl. A lovely belly-to-back by Cash on Matt Jackson there. Oh, and a code breaker. One half of the... a twisted tombstone by Nick Jackson on CM Punk. Cover 1. Oh, and a kick out at 1. Wow. Oh, and a second code breaker on Matt Jackson. 1, 2. Oh. Close. He's not done yet. A big frog splash by Cash. 1, 2, and 3. And CMFTR have defeated the Elite.
Here are your winners.
CM Punk and FTR have defeated the Elite in this War Games contest. What a contest. And let's hope that puts this whole ugly situation to bed. These 3 men are through to the Champions Rumble. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Titan. This has been Heel Turn Wrestling. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you on the next video.